struggle like fasting. Still keep a ghetto fab like putting money in the mattress. And that's just point blank. No biting my tongue, we so frank. Top 10, they don't rank. They ask me to change some things and no thanks back.
Welcome to Oracle Arena. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, final year for the oldest building in the NBA, but no doubt, over these decades, there's been no shortage of excitement.
Oh, when I think about Run TMC, you think about the killer crossover by Tim Hardaway, and then the sweet shooting of Chris Mullin and Mitch Richmond.
As good as it gets. Jay, you look at Joel Embiid, in a lot of ways, his early years in the NBA, he has channeled his inner Kevin Durant and Draymond Green.
Yeah, his personality is a blend of the two. And let me break down what I mean here. The Draymond Green part, the trash-talking part. We've seen him absolutely annihilate guys like Hassan Whiteside from the Miami Heat. And then how about the social media part, just like KD? Almost location tagging himself on IG. A crime scene investigation after he dunks on the likes of Russell Westbrook. This is who Joel Embiid is. He antagonizes, but also he enforces.
Embiid to Simmons. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Off the assist.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Durant across the timeline. His team up by 1. Kevin Durant, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Simmons into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Durant. Has a chance, and he buries it. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
Old school equals high percentage.
Warriors have the basketball. Curry to Durant. Kevin Durant, that's now 4. He hasn't missed.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
In the front court comes Simmons. Down 5. Harris. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Fires the 3. He made his first effort, but not that time. Simmons with it. Looking to make something happen. Bad pass there. Warriors have it. Curry all the way, but his shot won't fall.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Knocks it down off the step back.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
It's Steph for 2. Steph Curry missed his first. That one goes.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Butler to Simmons. Embiid to Tobias Harris. 5 seconds to shoot. Over to the right side. Butler, his first effort, off the mark. Durant with the basketball up top. Leads 5. Shot from in close, no good. Embiid gets it in the left corner to Tobias Harris. Able to convert inside.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
KD with the rock. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal. Durant across the timeline. Up by 3. Curry to Durant. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Kevin Durant. He's now shooting 5 for 7. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Here's Curry with it up top. Leads 3. Durant sizing up Butler. Driving right to the basket. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Golden State at the controls. Thompson to Durant. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. McConnell to Embiid. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. To Thompson. Green. Knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Count the basket at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Durant with the basketball up top. His team up by 7. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Embiid. Joel Embiid. He's been lights out so far. 5 for 5.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Thompson. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Now here's your chance to make them pay for making you the target of hacking. Well, actually, your free throw shooting made you a target, but you can still fix that.
And he connects on the first free throw. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. Kevin Durant with the rock. To Sean Livingston. Thompson to Durant. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot to Thompson. Going to launch beyond the arc. Textbook defense. Lets it fly from long range. Not that time. He misses. First quarter in the books. The Warriors with the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Warriors have the basketball. And too much contact.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Thompson. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Deep 2 there, won't go. Thompson to bring it into the front court. The lead is 11. To Durant. And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Mike Scott, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Thompson to Durant. Can't miss those. Sixers have the basketball.
Watch that cut.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Durant across the timeline. We're a minute into the second quarter. Screen coming. Durant to Green. Can't connect from in close. Ennis against KD. To Simmons. McConnell. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And he'll go to the foul line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Knocks down the first.
Number 17, J.J. Redick. Stepping in for the Warriors, number 30, Stephen Curry.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Oh, you been in the gym, huh?
McConnell. And the rebound comes down to Green. Curry into the front court. It's an 11-point game. The drive right to the basket. Curry driving, but his shot won't go. To Redick. Beyond the arc for 3. Defenders could lose sleep with this guy. J.J. Redick, well defended, still knocks it down.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Here's Durant for 2. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
To Thompson. A drive, but he can't get it to go. To McConnell. Redick buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Curry to Thompson. Now a steal by Philly.
Hey, locked up.
Redick to McConnell. Redick. Nothing going here on that drive. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Durant with the basketball up top. Up 5. Green to Curry. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Klay Thompson at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. One free throw, count it. It's a three-point play, and the lead up to 8. To Tobias Harris. McConnell. Joel Embiid. It's like he's shooting into the ocean. He has not missed.
I think the defender had absolutely zero chance on that play.
Deep right corner. Thompson to Green. Curry buries it. It's a 3.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Harris to Embiid. DeMarcus Cousins snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
They'll get it down to Thompson. Another chance. DeMarcus Cousins. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
McConnell to Embiid. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Curry with the basketball. It's a 9-point lead. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
His timing was a tad bit off.
And hits the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip. Butler into the front court. Trailing by 11. To Embiid. Finger roll. Finishing with finesse. It's Golden State basketball. Curry. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Redick to Simmons. Curry into the front court. Up a dozen. Steph Curry. He's now 4 for 6. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
DeMarcus Cousins. Huge block. That's his 3rd block this evening. Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions. Shot clock winding down. Trying to cash in. Yes, Klay Thompson. 3 for 6 now. 17-footer at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Warriors didn't hold back in that opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors. The 76ers have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. These are the guys getting buckets for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Steals.
The Philadelphia 76ers seem to be giving the ball away in this matchup like they're working for a charity. Too many times, they've given up steals, and the results have been terrible. Ball control was at its worst in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
Kevin Durant did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Kevin Durant has it to Thompson. Down low, Boogie to Durant for 3, and the rebound comes down to Harris. To Butler. Nothing going here on that drive. Butler to Embiid. It's Cousins with the rebound. Durant across the timeline. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Tobias Harris able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Deep left corner. Redick is good.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Curry to bring it up. His team on top by 13. Nothing going here on that drive. To Thompson. Has a look. Shot by Thompson misses.
When I saw this team come out and warm up, everybody looked focused. They looked into the game before the game even started. I saw a completely different team at halftime. Guys were coasting around. Guys were talking to girls in the stands. Guys were playing around with the ball boys. They weren't focused, and it's showing up right now in the second half.
Durant. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Embiid. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. So possession stays with Philadelphia. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Jimmy Butler trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Free throws good. A three-point play and the lead back down to 12. It's Steph at the controls. To Thompson. Two-point shot for Curry. Steph Curry. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Here's Curry with it up top. His guys leading by 14. From long range. And Steph Curry dials in from 3. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
And Jimmy Butler all in stride. Catch and shoot 3 is good.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Nothing going here on that drive. Curry to Thompson. Durant. Rebound comes down to Simmons. Here's Simmons with it up top. Down a bundle. Redick to Embiid. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Joel Embiid, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 77% at the line. First free throw is good.
Into the game for Philadelphia, number 12.
Able to convert on both free throws. Curry with the ball.
I got ball. It's all me.
Short jumper and a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Butler to bring it up. His guys down big. Won't go. Livingston, great feed, sets it up, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now.
Shooting 2.
First one goes down. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. The follow won't go either. Another follow, still no good. Redick with it. He'll run the offense. To Embiid. DeMarcus Cousins sends it away. Ooh, 5 now.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Down low for Harris. The pass set it all up.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
And counted at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Butler sizing up Iguodala. To Embiid. DeMarcus Cousins tips it. Incredible. 6 tonight.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
McConnell to Embiid. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
Well, first off, energy and persistence conquer all things. But look at the way they're setting screens. Look at the way they're communicating to each other. They're actually hitting people on those screens, and they're coming off those screens with their hands in a target area, ready to shoot the basketball. When you play the game with that kind of precision and that kind of energy, you see why they're in the league.
He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
McConnell. Five on the shot clock.
Screen on your right. On your right. Shots up. Shots up.
Turn around. It's good.
No, don't see the read. Be the read.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. Oh!
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Couldn't keep it in. Out of bounds off TJ McConnell. Yes! And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Off the mark on his free throw. Three quarters down. The Warriors with a commanding lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Simmons. Five on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Has a chance. That won't go. And it doesn't take a brain surgeon to know that was not a good shot. Curry.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Simmons. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Consistency wins a game. Sometimes you have to double down. I'm sure that's what their coach told them to do in the locker room. Keep shooting your shot.
Curry. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Subbing in for Philadelphia, number 21, Joel Embiid.
Quinn Cook, tough matchup against Butler. To Curry, 4-3. Tough shot, well defended. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Mike Scott. Warriors basketball. Oh, whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Curry. Oh, he hits the three.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Stephen Curry with a look. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Nice pass to get things going.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Butler to Embiid. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Butler to Embiid. Scores from the post. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter.
As a player, this doesn't always happen, but it's a beautiful thing when everybody is allowed to be on the same page. Scouting report is being executed, you're being efficient with your jump shooting, your passes are crisp, you're listening to the coach on the sideline, and everything is working your way. You have to really appreciate these type of moments in the game of basketball.
To Thompson. Here's a chance from long range. Good luck making excuses. Klay Thompson wide open. He's not going to miss that one.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose. it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Possession lies with Golden State.
I got ball, I got ball. I got something for him.
Screen coming. Probing the defense. Curry to Cousins. Iguodala against Ennis. Fires the three. No good. Simmons with it. Looking to make something happen. Oh, had him going there for a second. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Number 1, Mike Scott. Into the game for the Warriors.
Goes 2 for 2.
Right back to you.
Warriors have the basketball. Livingston gets it in the left corner. Thompson to Cousins. 5 to shoot for Golden State. Trying to cash in. And strokes it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Number 11, Klay Thompson.
Driving right to the basket. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First one, count it.
Subbing in for Philadelphia, number 17.
No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Simmons to Embiid. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Butler sizing up Iguodala to Simmons. Fires the three. That out of his range and no good. Oh, they call the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Substitution being made in this one.
Philadelphia 76ers are in the penalty. Stepping in for the Golden State Warriors, number 35, Kevin Durant.
To Curry. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Embiid. And throws it down.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When every everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Steph lets loose. And the rebound taken down by Harris. Simmons to Butler. 3 seconds is the call. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. It's Steph for 2. and scores.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just his shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body, which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
Steph Curry, guarded by Jimmy Butler. It's good.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Simmons into the front court. Down a bundle. A bad pass there. Warriors have it. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors put one in the win column with a solid performance. Sometimes a team can hurt itself by being too aggressive on defense. And sometimes a team can guarantee itself a win by using defensive aggression in a focused way, like we saw here today. Check out the leading scores for the Golden State Warriors. The 76ers couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Check out the leading scores for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game stats. Player of the game.
Steph Curry put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in his zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
lights on. I just wanna see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight son. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight son. First off, bow down. This feel like midnight club. What's up? Double edition, new keys in the ignition. My hat tipping, Dontrell Willis with the feet kicking, knees cranking. You see what Pete cranking? I mean, listen, y'all be tripping. See, we lately been seeing y'all be grating. I mean, facing y'all the cheap fragrance. They know me, the phonies. They copy, they jogging. But Groxy, he's in the pretty boy finna engine title reign. Arturo Gotti, we in this thing with the whole posse in his fit. Just asking to just rob me and these kicks. Just asking to start rocking, but you ain't gotta ask. Just watch me. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna see you sweat. Just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight son. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna see you sweat. Just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight son.
Out the I don't need no glass. This is all me, so please don't ask. Ballin' on a budget, gotta make this last. Nick driving reckless, hoping we don't crash. Pull up mad deep with all my little bro just dropped your rent on denim. In the back with my feet up kicking. Belly out with my shirt that's linen. I'm just trying to vibe, yeah, we out here gigging. Two-stepping, just out here killing. Getting hot in here, plus done kicked in. I need to slow down for your boy gets kicked out. Still feeling myself, just socializing. But you better not ask me to start freestyling. Honestly, I don't like the nightlife, fool. Since I'm here, I guess I'll enjoy the lights like you. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna see you sweat. Just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. I just wanna see you sweat. See you sweat.
The NBA season has come down to this. This is it for all the marbles. Game 7 of the NBA Finals. We're at Vivint Smart Home Arena in downtown Salt Lake City. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz taking on the opening tip won by the Jazz as we get started in Salt Lake City. Knocks it down off the step back.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Bucks basketball. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has got 2 shots coming. A career 74% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip. Rubio into the front court, just getting started. Strap in for a good one here in Game 7. Screen coming. Rubio down low for Gobert. Slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Down just a couple to Lopez. Nice pass to get things going.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Utah with the possession. Mitchell to the basket, but he can't get it to go. Bledsoe with it up top. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Favors to Rubio. Short jumper misses.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jarring is only going to escalate.
Add 2 points to the board.
Ed, I'm telling you right now, that is the move of an assassin.
Here's Rubio up top. They trail by 2 to Favors. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there, won't go. Giannis with it up top. He'll run the offense. Looking to take this all the way. Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Ricky Rubio, 2. For 3 now, here in the first.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
And look out.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Mitchell with it up top. 10-6 our score. To Rubio. Has a look. Rubio can't get that one to fall. Bucks at the controls. Giannis Antetokounmpo. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Giannis in control of the basketball. The score 12-8. Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. The jumper's off the mark. Here's Rubio into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Rubio. Brook Lopez rejects it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
And finishes strong. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Ricky Rubio, 3 for 6 now.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Giannis shoots. Gobert with the rebound. Utah's got it. Rubio, work it down to Favors. Slam dunk, Derek Favors. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Driving's Rubio, but he can't get it to fall. Giannis with it up top. It's 14-12. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Brook Lopez with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Leads 4. Brogdon to Antetokounmpo. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Brook Lopez trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Can convert the free throw. Rubio into the front court. Down 6. To Korver. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And a putback slam.
The true measure of Rudy Gobert comes on the defensive. He was all-NBA defensive first team and was tied for the lowest opponent field goal percentage at 43%. You ain't getting by that.
Time to shuffle things up. Antetokounmpo goes to the right side. To Antetokounmpo. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Yo, Ed, how's that saying go? Fool me once, you used up the free pass. You know how they're calling this one. Ease up on the aggressive plays on the ball.
Ricky Rubio, couple of free throws on the way. A career 83% free throw shooter. Off the mark on the first free throw. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. The Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo. Here's Rubio up top. Down 3. To Gobert. Rudy Gobert. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Rubio to Allen. Screen coming. Grayson Allen to Gobert. Nice pass to set things up.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
Antetokounmpo. Goes to the left side. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Nothing going here on that drive. To Lopez. Antetokounmpo to Lopez. Stuffs it down with authority. Deep three at the buzzer. 1 quarter down in this deciding Game 7. And we're back after this. You're tuned into the NBA Finals on EA Sports. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good.
Shot, bro.
Goes 2 for 2. Has a chance. Shot by Crowder. No good. Giannis with it up top. Leads 3. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Ricky Rubio, 4 out of 10.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Hill into the front court. Up by 3. Antetokounmpo. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
They get it down to Gobert. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Antetokounmpo. Rudy Gobert swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
It's Jazz ball. Rubio to Allen. Here comes the screen. Takes stock of the floor. Short jumper off the mark. Antetokounmpo to Hill. George Hill. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Joe Ingles. Going to launch beyond the arc. Tough shot for Joe Ingles. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Antetokounmpo over to the right side. To Antetokounmpo. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
Mitchell with the basketball. Right now, down 7. emphatic slam.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo. Oh, I had him going there for a second. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Off the assist.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Jay Crowder has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 79% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Milwaukee with the basketball to Antetokounmpo. Here comes the screen. Antetokounmpo to Lopez. Free throws coming up.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Brook Lopez. Couple of free throws on the way. He struggled so far. First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Mitchell with it up top. They trail by 7. To Gobert. And the nice finish at the rim.
This game is so mental. Trust me, some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
Brook Lopez. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4. To start this one.
And when people talk about vision, people usually talk about the vision to make the pass. But how about seeing the chaos in the traffic before the pass even occurs? That's next level vision. How can I catch people out of position defensively? That's what we saw in that last possession.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Up 5. To Lopez. Here comes the screen. Antetokounmpo to Lopez. And a throwdown.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Ricky's never really been the guy to look for his shot first, though he did average a career high in points per game last season, and it all starts with that blow by first step that sets up his opponent.
To Lopez. It's a big finish. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Giannis with it up top. Leads 5. To Lopez. And finishes strong.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Here comes the screen. Deep left corner. The Jazz with 4 in the shot clock. No good. Giannis in control of the basketball. His team up by 7. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports